Tucked away outside of Julietta, Idaho, sits a small vineyard with a large mission to give back to its community. In 2007, a local couple bought Colter's Creek and restored it to a fully operational winery. Since then, the business has opened its vineyard to the community as a way to fundraise for local nonprofit efforts. One such group, the Latah Trail Foundation out of Moscow, Idaho, traveled to Colter's Creek on Saturday to pick grapes for the fourth year in a row as part of their annual fundraising plans. Margaret Dibble, president of the Latah Trail Foundation, says this unique relationship between the nonprofit group and Colter's Creek began years ago when one of the winery's owners joined the foundation's board.
Many other nonprofits pick for him as well. And how he came up with this, I guess it works because he's been doing it for quite a while.
During the past 4 years, the foundation has picked approximately 5 tons of grapes per season, depending on the number of volunteers who participate. For every ton volunteer groups pick at the winery, Colter's Creek donates $300 to their nonprofit. This year, around 20 volunteers from the Latah Trail Foundation were able to pick almost 3.5 tons of grapes in 5 hours, raising just a little over $1,000 for their efforts. Dibble says the Latah Trail Foundation uses this money to maintain the paved walking and recreation path they were able to create connecting Moscow to Troy, Idaho.
We hope to acquire some more land at some point and make the trail go all the way to Kendrick. And I expect that the Latah Trail Foundation will raise almost all of that money.
Volunteers for these grape picking events, which happen almost every weekend from September through early November, come from all walks of life. Dibble says that most have never experienced fruit harvesting before. One such volunteer, Allison Schwarm, says that she signed up for this volunteer opportunity because she knew so little about the winemaking process and wanted to learn more.
I think this is really cool because it brings together a lot of different people that I never would have probably met before in my life, and it brings people outside on a Saturday morning, and we all get to enjoy nature and cultivating grapes together, which is pretty cool, and being part of a production that I've never been a part of before.
At Colter's Creek, once the grapes have been picked, they are then gathered and transported in large plastic containers to the winery's on-site processing center. After a few more steps and a bit of science, Colter's Creek produces a variety of different types of wine, all while educating the public in the process. From volunteer pickers and community donations to a finished product that is enjoyed by many, Colter's Creek is much more than your typical winery.